Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now, here is O'Neal. Puts up a 3. That shot misses.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Doncic finds Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Conley against Doncic. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now here is Hardaway. Following the miss by Porzingis. No good from Finney Smith. From deep. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Outside Hardaway. In the corner, Powell with it. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal passes to Conley. And there's the drive. It's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Doncic with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Hardaway with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Doncic leading the charge. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem. And this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Mitchell in the corner. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Bogdanovich. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Now, here's Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And Utah turns it over again. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Conley against Doncic. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. That one a little long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Powell trying to free himself up. hits the three-point bomb. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Pass to Mitchell for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway passes to Porzingis.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Back to Conley. The baseline J. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Goes back up. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. We'll take. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Jazz trail by 4. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. O'Neal's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Jazz. Doncic against Conley. On the wing, Hardaway. Inside. Here's Powell. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Powell's got his second bucket.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent. Powering through the contact.
High post, Gobert. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 7.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Right side, Hardaway. The Mavericks keeping it alive. A new 14. He gets that one. 8 points for him.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The 3 for Doncic. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining
To the paint.
in the first half.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Gay. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Over to the left wing. Back to Bullock. To the left side wing. Pass to Kleba. Shoots over Clarkson. Kleba, no good. Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Clarkson goes in.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
1:04 left to play here in the half. Feeds to Brown. Over Whiteside. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 2. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Brunson's got his first points in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Ingles from deep. Here's Whiteside. Buries it down low. Just 4 seconds left here in the second.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a rope. Thanks for joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Maxi Kleba is out there with Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Here's Honey. Brunson covering. Now Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Gay. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Bullock. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted.
Bullock's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Kicks it to Clarkson. Passes it to Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Whiteside inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Lets it go from 11. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Finney Smith. Porzingis trying to get free. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Finney Smith's got 5 points so far.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Outside Hardaway. A 3 ball. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Whiteside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
That one is no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Powell over Whiteside. Dallas moving it around. Back to Doncic. From deep 3-point range. That one no good. And Utah the other way now. Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Doncic with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid and getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
2 minutes remaining in
Conley
the
is
third.
surveying the D. For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mitchell outside. He kicks it to O'Neal. To end the run. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Doncic. And there's the pass to Porzingis. He's it up and in off the pretty assist. 10 points for Porzingis.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Mavericks leading by 7. Hardaway kicks to Finney Smith. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Conley.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. The 3 for Doncic. Buries it from 3-point range. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
And so it's Dallas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jazz trail by 12. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Down low. Kleba with the bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
the activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Kleba kicks to Brunson. And here is Kleba. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. O'Neal trying to break free. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Mavericks leading by 14. Brown finds Kleba. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Brunson. Kleba with it. 5 on the clock. For 3, Bullock trains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And here's Bullock from the arc. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Brown feeling out a bit. Inside. Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Brown, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And they'll get another chance.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's the 3.
2 minutes
Gobert.
in the game. 2 minutes.
Now the feed to Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Brunson. Off target with his 3. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Brown outside. Brunson the pass to Kleba. Shot from 12. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal from long range. They grab their own miss. And it's blocked by Brown.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Dallas.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And here's Conley outside. Good on the triple. Conley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Brunson against Conley. Pass to Brown. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson the bounce pass. That's short off the rim. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with it. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They seem... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. The layup off target.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Barton finds Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Barton. And here's Denver. Here's Jokic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Barton.
Attack,
And a big-time jam right there.
The break started by Jokic. The steal, the first pass. A nice play.
Conley against Murray. Here's O'Neal. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It'll go on Michael Porter.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
On offense, here's Utah. Trailing by 2. Here's Barton. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Conley against Murray. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Mitchell. Pulls up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
On the wing, Porter takes the 3. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. Let's go with a 3. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 5 now.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Mitchell against Barton. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nails it from 3.
I just love the ball move.
Murray against Gobert. Murray passes to Jokic. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. On the wing, Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 7.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And so it's Utah up by a healthy. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Up top, Barton. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Barton. Nice move. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. To the paint. O'Neal. Got a hand on it. There's the steal. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Nuggets trail. Here's Barton. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. For 3, O'Neal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matters, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
Here's Barton. Takes it inside.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Gordon with a steal. Murray drives in, and then Porter with the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Denver. Here's Bogdanovic, and then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Second chance effort, and the officials whistle a foul on the Shep. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Morris. A minute 35 left in the second period. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Clarkson for 3. Drains the triple. Clarkson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
On the attack, Morris. Here's Najee. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
Here's Oney, guarded by Morris. Pass to Gay. It's rebounded by Morris. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Now here's Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Gobert inside. Here's Gay. Goes up with it again. Pass to Oney. From outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. There's the 3. And it's in! Oh! Man! All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, how'd you start? And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what Will Barton has given him in this game.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Najee in at the 5 down low.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Morris outside. To the paint. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Gay. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The guy who's always had the tools to get to the line more. Gay aggressive that time.
Both free throws good from Gay. The Nuggets shooting an efficient 57% tonight. To the inside, Green. Pass to Najee. Morris with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get one up. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks. Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Here's Oney. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Pass to Rivers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Clarkson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Gay with the miss. Here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Offensive board. And no good. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Najee. Here's Rivers. Here's Dozier. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Porter to pass to Gordon. He got a piece of it.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
No good that time. Good work defensively by Gordon. And it's Murray off the drive. Porter with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. He takes it in. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Now here's Clarkson. Takes a three. And another miss by Utah. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Gordon. And another basket for Denver.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Clarkson outside. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Carries the 7-footer. Whiteside's got 6. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now Murray. He has 6. Inside, Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. To the wing, right side. Here's Gay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Oni. Now here's Murray. 34 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Gordon. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Murray against Conley. From downtown. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Nuggets ahead, leading by a point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Good work defensively by Gordon.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
They grab their own miss. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Mitchell against Barton. Beyond the arc. Here's Here's Bogdanovich, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Murray is doubled. Puts it up from 15. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
He buries it from 3.
You know, he left him frozen. So quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Now Gordon. Defended by Bogdanovich. Gordon can't hit. Utah's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And that one's good from Conley. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Gobert. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
From deep, Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. For Denver, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Barton, the pass to Jokic.
2 minutes
back to Barton
in the game. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket, and Gobert with a block. From deep, Conley. And it's Denver with a rebound. To the paint. Here's Barton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Back to Conley. Launches it. Utah gets it back. Gobert no good. Denver in the lead. Barton finds Murray. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Conley against Murray. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Now here's Murray. 51 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Jokic. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. On up the court. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Count it!
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Outside Murray. Nuggets taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they up. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Thank you, Kip.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Mitchell after the miss from Jay Crowder. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Pocket 6. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Ball against Conley. The pass to Ayton. Booker in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And here is Mitchell after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Here's Ayton. Doesn't go for it. And it's Utah the other way. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. Ayton finds Crowder. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here is O'Neal. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. Got a piece of it. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Good on the bucket.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jazz trail by 4.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Here's Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Bridges. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. Crowder pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Ball against Conley. Bridges left side. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
That's a 2 from Paul. He can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Oni. No good from outside. Phoenix leading by 6. Paul outside. Passes it to Crowder. And stolen by Gay. Clarkson for 3. Rebound by the Suns. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Crowder from outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Gay inside, defended by Paul, and finished off by Gay.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Puts it up. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. 7-point differential. Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now, here's Whiteside. Some solid defense from Ayton. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Paul. Booker against Ingles. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. At the tip. And Booker able to finish. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Suns substitution.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Suns leading by 11. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Let's remember this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
Suns on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. In the corner, Shamet with it. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Now here's Payne and an intentional foul right there. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
First team foul. Substitution.
Now here's Kaminsky. Pass to Shamet from past the arc. Second shot opportunity. Here's McGee. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Out to Conley. Over Kaminsky. Here's Gobert. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports, which is out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are leading by 12. And
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Suns, we've got Payne. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Johnson. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shamet kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Stolen by Mitchell and taken away by Johnson. Kaminsky. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And the Suns lead by 16.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Jazz. Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's O'Neal with the 3. The Jazz with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Booker, with no one around, sinks the triple.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. The feed to Gobert. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Al Paul. Shot clock at 6. A 3-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 19. And And stolen by Booker. Here we go, one-on-one. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just good play recognition and quick hands. That's how Booker picks up his steals.
Paul against Conley. Trying to get something going. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Booker. Feeds it to Crowder. Bridges for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the right side. O'Neal dishes to Gobert.
In the third, 2 minutes.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. And the dunk by Booker.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. Ball against Ingles. 1:19 left to play here in the third. Ball finds Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Conley scanning the floor. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. Ball against Conley. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot by Paul, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. No good.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Phoenix ahead as they end the third quarter on a 15-5 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the one spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Now, here's Clarkson. Oni passes to Gay.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Payne looking around. The pass to Shamet. Launches it. That shot no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Oni. And he gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Bridges passes to Booker. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gay kicks to Whiteside. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Whiteside. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul going inside, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Now here's Conley. Shoots the 3. They get it back, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Paul against Conley. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Paul dishes to Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Gobert trying to get open, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
Team foul. After the
Suns leading by 21. Paul outside. Over Gobert. Up again. And Ayton stays with it.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Paul right side. Stolen by Conley. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell, ferocious attacking in the open floor.
Paul with the 3. Goes up on the high post. Crowder, count the basket. And that's now 7 points for Jay Crowder.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Now, here's Mitchell, following the shot by Chris Paul. Back to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Booker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Trailing by 19. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Conley against Paul. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Suns keep it alive. And Ayton stays with it.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
presentation of the NBA.
We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena. And with
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. Bogdanovic, well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here's Conley. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Pass to Finney Smith. Porzingis with it. Defended by Bogdanovic. Conley against Doncic. 5 on the clock. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Now here's Powell. Here's Porzingis. Second chance shot. Powell's shot is off.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Hardaway, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
The 3 from Mitchell knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Doncic against Conley. Porzingis in the post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
That one drops for him.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Doncic. Down low. Outside Finney Smith. From behind the arc. And it's Doncic missing. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
The 3 from Mitchell. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing, and they're running. For 3, Hardaway. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. The three from Mitchell. And they recover it. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Gobert's got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Goes back up. Powell with it. And Gobert with a block. They retain possession. Porzingis finds Doncic. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, it appears to me that pressure doesn't get to Porzingis, guys. In fact, you could actually make the case it makes him sharper and more focused.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Let's go with a three. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. 5 points in the game.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front, leading by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And Utah has possession. Following the score by Dallas. Outside Finney Smith. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Finney Smith up top. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis when you're 7'3", though. Doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Now here's Conley. Knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 5 now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Here's O'Neal. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Hardaway. Bogdanovich with it. Comes up empty down low.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. And here's Doncic. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Utah leading. Inside. Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. They kick it out to Porzingis. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And stolen by Hardaway. To the inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And that one's good from Conley.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
1:43 left in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Here's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Another shot. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Powell. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Now here's Ingles. 3-pointer. Gay. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Bullock. Over Clarkson. Bullock's shot is off.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And so it's the Utah Jazz.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. And that'll...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now here's Whiteside. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Outside Brunson. It's Bullock on the wing. Robbed. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one drops. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Sinks the 15-footer. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now Brunson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The 3. The shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Outside Brunson. kick out to Brown from outside the arc. Can't hit that one. Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Gay. Kleba with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Bullock. The rebound by Ingles. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. To the inside. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness. You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive, so you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his leg. He can still go.
Now here's Clarkson. Three-pointer. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Whiteside's got 8.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Brunson to end the run. And he lays it up and in. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
And they'll get another chance. And they get it back. Nice shot by Whiteside.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Intercepted. On the wing, Ingles. Utah gets it back. Whiteside. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. The Mavericks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside, Ingles. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Clarkson for 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Hassan Whiteside has been leading the charge for the Utah Jazz. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pure from three-point range.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Doncic against Conley. Outside Hardaway. To the paint. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Doncic against Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mavericks with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now here's Conley. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hardaway against Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Doncic. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. The three from Mitchell. Finney Smith pulls it in. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. It's blocked by Gobert.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Rudy Gobert.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
The three from Mitchell. They get the rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. Soft touch off the glass.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Finney Smith. That one is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Shoots. Bogdanovich, no good. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Finney Smith. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. Porzingis grabs the board. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains. And as things get ready to roll, let's get.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post corners. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
Now here's Gordon. Clock at 6. Jokic passes to Porter. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Conley. Off target from outside. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside for Murray. Back to Barton. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Bogdanovich against Murray. Conley for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Murray looking around. Martin left side. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Conley finds Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Murray against Conley. The kick out to Porter. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Back to Conley. Rejected by Murray.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Porter passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Barton. To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Conley surveying the D. To the wing right side. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Murray outside. Outside, Porter. Over Bogdanovich. Porter, no luck. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's O'Neal. Tries again, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 6 points.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Conley against Murray. Mitchell outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. 26 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Gordon. Barton passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 2. And we'll get going after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Bounce pass, Conley. Here's Gobert. Nails the baby hook. Gobert's got 10 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Barton outside. Oh, good on the triple. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Puts it up off the inbound.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
Mitchell finds Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got his second basket.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. It's arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides, just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Clarkson for 3. Utah getting another chance here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Pushing the action, Whiteside catches the defender a little out of position and draws the foul.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Nuggets trail. Astanaji to the middle. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Gay passes to Oni. Back to Gay. Shot from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Green is checked in for the Nuggets.
Jeff Green.
Clarkson outside. Passes to Ingles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Keeps it alive.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
Gay comes over with a double team. Morris looking over the floor. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Here's Green. Utah with the rebound. And here's Ingles outside.
Nuggets foul.
The Jazz have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Shooting for Utah, Hassan Whiteside. At the line
and he can't get the first one.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
Morris dishes to Green. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Driving the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
He gets it in there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
The pass to Ingles. Whiteside with it. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly in this game so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Here's Dozier inside. Here's Najee. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 3.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone as the second half approaches.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed. And that's going to do it for us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
They've got Morris, and it's Campazzo in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Dozier passes to Morris. Takes it inside. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Pass to Najee. Here's Dozier. Down low. 6 to shoot. Morris passes to Najee. That one falls. Najee's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Clarkson on the wing. He dishes it to Ingles. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 3. And here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green, the pass to Morris. Shoots from 14. No good there. So Utah will take it the other way. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 12 points for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Murray outside. Pass to Porter. And here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Outside Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Murray with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Martin surveying the floor. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Outside Conley. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Murray with the ball. And finished off by Porter.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Conley with the 3. Here's Gobert. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barton, wide open, he fires. He can't get that one to fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 14.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
The kick out to Porter. Six on the shot clock. Feeds to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
Now Murray to the paint. And Jokic slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that shots.
Oh,
too.
you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge. And he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Now here's Murray. Down low, 5 to shoot, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Barton against Mitchell. He kicks it to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Jokic with the steal. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break and finished off by Porter.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Here's Conley. Got a piece of it. Outside Porter. And there's the pass to Barton.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And Barton throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Porter passes to Gordon.
And there's no question.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this game. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Right side inside. He's against Jokic. Right side, no good. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed jammed in by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Murray kicks to Porter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And it's off from three-point range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nuggets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Michael Porter.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And it's good for two.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
Barton passes to Gordon. Back to Barton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Porter kicks to Jokic. To the wing on the left. Murray with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Knocks down the three ball.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Takes the three. And again, Denver with the triple.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Here's Whiteside. Here's the drive. And the jam by Whiteside.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism. The centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here's Mitchell. Down low. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Crowder against Bogdanovic. Crowder pass to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. To the inside, Crowder takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Paul against Mitchell. Outside Paul. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the Suns good for two.
He is a master craftsman when he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Here's O'Neal. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Outside Paul. To the middle. Here's Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Paul against Conley. Lets it go. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich, that's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first personal foul.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Suns have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Conley against Paul. Out to Bridges. Crowder outside. 2 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Jazz have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. To the paint. Back to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 5.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Paul against Conley. Jacks up a 3. Paul shot is off. Utah leading. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Conley against Paul. Left side Booker. Fires for 3. He drops it from range.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 7 points in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, up by 4, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Aiden, no good. Outside Bogdanovic. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's a 3 from Paul. Shot from 12. Crowder, that's good. Crowder's got 6.
Old school, mid-range, Jay Crowder, that's 2.
Mitchell finds Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Paul with a steal.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Paul against Conley. Shot from the wing. That one a little long.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Up and over Conley. And the Suns miss again. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Tipped away. Bogdanovic down low. He's guarded by Bridges. Bogdanovic, great positioning on the putback.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason. He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And it's Gay with the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but there's like plenty of room.
Payne finds Kaminsky. Here's Shaman. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
That one goes in.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's McGee. Unable to get that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Oni. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point Utah lead.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Payne on the bounce. The rebound by Oni. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Clarkson, left side. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Kaminsky. First shot won't go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Payne. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And here's Clarkson. For three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Utah. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And they kept it close, trailing. And that's...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. I'll tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
We've got campaign. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Payne finds Johnson. Rebound, Utah.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Kaminsky outside. Outside Payne. Yes, it's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Oni. Offensive rebound. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
Shooting for Utah, Hassan Whiteside at the line for one.
And that one misses.
We think about Hassan Whiteside's road to where he is now, a second-round pick. Spent some time in the D League, now the G League. And it's great to see him turn his career around. You just wonder how hungry is he to maximize his talent in the years to come.
And here's Payne outside. And the call over the back.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Clarkson outside. Stolen by Payne. And they're pushing it up. Here's Shamet. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Shamet's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Oni. There's the drive. The Jazz again can't hit.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And here's Payne outside. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Oni. Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Whiteside. 4 on the clock. Shoots over McGee. Whiteside can't get it to go. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Payne. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Conley passes to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's O'Neal, covered by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Back to Conley. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 9.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Outside for Booker. Pass to Crowder. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Paul. Off target from outside. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And the basket by Bridges.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Assisted by.
And the Jazz lead by 8.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Paul against Conley. Paul with it. Inside. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, deflected. Here's O'Neal. Shots blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The Suns trailing. Now Paul. Out to Bridges. Puts up a three. That shot is off.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The three from Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 10-point Utah lead.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Paul against Conley. Bridges, right side. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top, Paul. Defended by Gobert. And Ayton with the stop.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Sends it home from three-point land.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. And he lays it up and in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Paul against Conley. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
1:05 left in the fourth. Here's Gobert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich up top. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Over Mitchell. Paul with another miss. Mitchell against Paul. Outside Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Misses the shot. And so it's Utah with... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.